Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and as I've been following this news story, I went ahead while I was in the car and I caught the press interview that Jon Jones did about his failing this drug test. And one of the things that I really took from it is he was claiming he didn't really know what the substance was. And actually that's not really a surprise. To be honest, there's a lot of ways that can happen. Lots of athletes take drugs that they don't realize they're taking, both in their supplements and oftentimes in black market drugs that they are buying, because oftentimes they don't know what they're getting. If they assume they're getting one drug, they know how to pass the drug test on that, but if something else gets put in the mix because it's a black market product, they can absolutely pass the drug test for the 3 drugs they know they're on and fail the one for the one they don't know they're on. Now, he did blame it upon possible contaminated supplements. And is that possible? Yes, that is absolutely possible. So if he didn't know what the drug was, and I honestly believed him, because he had never heard of this specific drug, and it wasn't, as far as we know, I haven't caught the exact name of it yet, but it's not like one of your conventional anabolics as far as I know. We'll find out later the exact name of it. But if that's the case, it is very possible that whatever else he was on is besides the point. He knew how to pass whatever drug test he was being given for anything else he was on. The thing he actually failed the drug test for, more often than not, athletes don't know that they're on it, and their supplement stack is one way this happens. Now, the problem with that is that, like WADA and these other testing agencies, do not accept that as an excuse. And the reason for it is they give you memos all the time, year after year, saying, hey, a lot of supplements are spiked with things not on the list. Oftentimes the ingredients contain something not allowed for drug-tested athletes. And if you take these supplements, you're going to have a risk of failing it. And sometimes they'll give lists of ones that are at risk, that it's not guaranteed that they're going to make you fail, but they're at risk. WADA supplies this information. Therefore, they will never, ever accept your supplements as an excuse for that. There is also the fact that the supplement industry has been caught over and over and over. And let's go ahead and beat a dead horse, because this dead horse needs to be beaten, and over, by spiking their products with amphetamines and anabolic steroids. They've been doing this for decades and have been caught repeatedly. A dozen or more different companies have been caught doing this already. It is the norm in the industry. They spike their products with drugs so that the product actually gives an effect, and then people run out and buy it, and then they try to cut the drug out before they get caught on it. Then they move to a new product, and people all run around talking about how these products work. Yeah, because there's illegal drugs in them. The supplements themselves suck. They're worthless. They're useless. So accordingly, most serious athletes who are going to be subjected to any sort of stringent drug testing are generally advised to not take supplements. If a company sponsors you and wants you to claim that you take their product, it is in your best interest to not take it. Take their money, say you use it, but don't put their piece of shit product in your body, because number one, it's not going to do anything. Number two, if it does do anything, it's because there's a drug in it. And if there is a drug in it, you're probably going to fail the drug test for that drug. So it's really stupid for a drug-tested athlete to use supplements at all. So if he failed a drug test because he was taking a supplement, he deserves to be caught, because every athlete out there who has 2 brain cells to rub together knows this. They've been told this repeatedly, that supplements can cause you to fail your drug test. And anyone who's intelligent knows they don't work. So why would you take them? And if you do take them and you get popped on this, it's kind of your own fault, because everyone knows that the supplement industry spikes their stuff with drugs. At least every serious athlete and coach knows that. And it is never an allowable excuse for failing a drug test. You're still going to face the same suspension as if you had just mainlined whatever product that they put in there, whatever drug they put in that supplement. If you just hooked it straight up to an IV and mainlined it 24 hours a day, you would get the exact same penalty. It doesn't matter how it got into your system. So don't take supplements if you're drug tested. Even if you're a high school football player and you know you're going to be subjected to a drug test, stay away from supplements. They're going to run the risk of making you get caught. They're going to make you throw away money, and they're not going to give you any benefits. The whole market, the whole supplement industry is marketing hype. None of this stuff actually works as far as gaining muscle, improving performance, taking fat off of you, unless it has a drug in it. So that being said, why waste your time with it? Anyone who really wanted the drug that they're spiking it with, if you like the product that much, you could always find out what the drug is and acquire it yourself cheaper. So at this point, it's really silly for a tested athlete to fail a drug test for a supplement, and I don't really have a whole lot of sympathy for them, and none of us should. They all know that they spike all this crap, and that they're running a risk every time they take it. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.